Hey everybody, it's me, Suli from Ascending Above Tarot 1111, here to give you a reading, an energy reading. Alright, I cleansed my deck and I shuffled it, alright, and Pretty said September could be significant, alright, for you guys, okay. In September, you will be getting some sort of news that somebody got karma. All right, you could be seeing 888. All right, this could also be good news for you. All right, your spirit team wants you to know that they got your back on the betrayal that you've experienced. All right, whoever this is that they tell you that you're my world. All right, they used to tell you that you were their world. All right, or you consider this person your world. You know, whoever this is, they love you. All right. And that's the 411. All right. That's the T. All right. Whoever this is, they're actually your life partner. Okay. They could be an Aries. All right. Or you could be an Aries. All right. The month of January could be significant for you guys. You're definitely a light worker. All right, you could be seeing 1313, but this is confirmation, baby. You are definitely a light worker. You're meant to be here to help the masses grow and evolve. All right, it says they owe God an apology. So somebody in your energy owes God an apology. All right, let's see. Who is this person that owes God an apology? These are two different energies. All right, you could have gone through some sort of betrayal with somebody who is supposed to be your life partner, all right, who you will marry. Okay, this life partner card for me is me and my wife. All right, and me and my wife, you know, we have past lives together and we did get married. All right, she is my twin. Okay, and I feel like for whoever you are, you're experiencing something similar. All right, whoever this is, although y'all had certain things go wrong in y'all's relationship, all right, it was just not the right time. 222 on the timer. All right, it was just not the right time. Okay, but this cycle is not closed. The world in the reverse. All right, this is unfinished business. All right, you and this person have unfinished business. All right, whoever this life partner of yours is. All right, and I feel like feel like this person feels like they owe God an apology because they let you walk away. All right, and then you also have somebody else in your energy who definitely owes God an apology, but this person feels like they don't owe God an apology. This life partner of yours, that they do feel like they owe God an apology. This person is just experiencing right now their warfare. All right, it's their road to becoming a wealthy man. All right, and a wealthy emperor. 311 on the timer, 313. All right, this is their path to becoming a emperor. All right, this warfare that they're experiencing. Spirit, tell me more about this warfare. What is this masculine experiencing? All right, this is their new rebirth. Okay, once this masculine, all right, this divine masculine, this King of Pentacles, all right, Leo energy, all right, once this person gets through this, all right, God is going to bless this person tremendously, and part of their blessing is you. All right, and I feel like this person they're getting readings from. If you confirmation, okay, if you ever told this person that you were spiritual, or you were openly spiritual, or you know, you post things about spirituality and shit like that, this person, you know, they found tarot. All right, let's just put it like that. Just like you found tarot, they found tarot. All right, and I'm not 411 on the timer. I'm not finna say that, you know, because a lot of relationships, yeah, they have to be, you know, how do I explain this? Life partners, all right? Life partners, kingdom spouses. One is more spiritual, the other one's more logical. The balance is needed, all right? But that does not mean that they're not spiritual, all right? Because my wife is very spiritual, all right? But yes, she is all logical, all right? Everything and every problem we go through, everything, she looks at it from a logical point of view, while I look at it from a spiritual point of view, all right? And then we talk it out, and then those two things balance our decisions out in our lives. All right, And I feel like this person is in this energy of finding, you know, themselves. All right, my wife, although she is very logical, she's still, even before I went through my awakening, all right, when I first met her, she would already had gotten readings in her life. All right, she's had already went to a practitioner to see what was coming in her for her. All right, and then after I met her, I started going to a practitioner. All right, and I started, you know, seeing, you know, what was up with my life. You know what I'm saying? And so she was the catalyst to that. This part of me, all right, came with my twin. All right, with my North Node. All right, she didn't introduce it to me, but it's like she ignited that because I felt free to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like she would not judge me. All right, like, I knew she would not judge me. All right, 555 on the timer. Like, I knew she would not judge me. So it was she was my catalyst for that. All right, the catalyst to my awakening was somebody else, though. It was the catalyst twin that came in and awoken me. But her in specific, she's awakened everything that's in my North Node. All right, and that's the very specific 616 on the timer for a twin flame journey. Your twin is going to ignite everything that is in your North Node. All right, they are your North Node. They're in it. You know what I'm saying? Your North Node requires them to be in it. All right, and just like you were guided to tarot and spirituality the way that you were, your person will be guided to tarot in whatever ways they need to take to still maintain a logical point of view, because one of you has to be logical. That's just required. All right. And whoever the fuck that is over there that owes that an apology and they don't want to apologize, this Emperor in the reverse, all right, they don't want to go to God, they don't want to apologize to God. They're stressing, they're going through it. All right, whoever this Emperor in the reverse is, all right. And whoever this is, they also want a second chance with you. Okay, they're also trying to return. All right, 717 on the timer. But this person is coming with a hell of attachments on them, bro. Like, you need to, like, you need to, yeah, and that's clarity, all right? This person, they're hopeless and everything. I ain't even playing with them. And for some of you guys, they're going to come in and they're going to look better than ever, all right? This person has been taking care of themselves, all right? They've been taking care of themselves. They're going to come in and they're going to look better than ever. But they're so hopeless that this is what they did to manifest you back. All right, they think that if they could change, and I just heard glamour magic. All right, they think that if they can change the way that they look to the way that they used to look, something about this person's look is very significant. All right, you would find them attractive again, and you would want them back in your energy. You would let them back in your energy. All right, but look, but this is them pretending. All right, this is not what it is. All right, they just found a way to make themselves look good, but this person is still a horrible person. All right, and if you let this person back in, I just heard, you would stagnate your life. You would lose a lot of the blessings that you've accumulated while you've been on your journey. And that is the truth. All right. Okay. Let's move on. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What else is important for the collective to know at this time? Yeah. They're coming in angry, frustrated. All right, because they feel like it shouldn't be over. They feel like you belong to them. All right, whoever this is, 9/11 on the timer. All right, and that's an emergency spiritual message. All right, Spirit says this person is so obsessed with you and so controlling. They want to come in and stagnate you again, bind you again. You need to be careful with whoever this is, all right? Because I just heard STD, all right? This person could definitely have some sort of sexually transmitted disease or a sexually transmitted demon, all right? But once these things are attached to you, all right, obviously a sexually transmitted disease, that's going to be very, you know, but a sexually transmitted demon, all right? Fuck you, motherfucker. All right. A sexually transmitted demon, all right, that shit is gonna make your life hell. All right, like, so you need to stay on top of this. Let whoever that is that don't want to apologize to God, that Emperor in the reverse, stay the fuck away from you. All right, let them be in this energy. They deserve it. 10-10 on the timer. All right, Spirit is saying that they deserve to be in the energy that they're in. All right, and be in this restless energy. Okay, like, yeah, Spirit is not playing with this person. Not a Swords in the reverse. All right, they're being tortured and haunted right now for the things that they did to you. All right. King of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, for playing with your heart. All right, for taking bad advice, although Spirit was telling this person where to go and what to do. All right, but in this person had the discernment to understand that God was talking to them and the devil was talking to them, and yet they still chose to go a separate way. All right, that's what I heard. Damn, Spirit. Woo. This is, whoever this is, this King of Cups in the reverse, there's somebody who is very, very evil in your life. This is definitely some sort of warlock in your life. Shit, a demon in your life. All right, like, I'm not playing with him. They're also trying to manifest. All right, they're trying to conjure up some shit. Okay, they're trying to conjure up, whoever this is, there could be a water sign. All right, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. In specific, Pisces. All right, but it could be any other water sign. All right. But this person is trying to conjure up some shit so that they can look better and go back to being the wealthy men that they used to be. Whoever this is, at one point they were wealthy. They have money. 1144 on the timer because they were chosen. All right. Whoever this is the fallen twin. This is somebody who fell from grace and chose to fall from grace. All right. This is kind of giving that reading that I did earlier. I don't remember if it was here or on TikTok, but in that reading it was about how demons was made. Whoever the fuck this is, bro. Yo. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, my ancestors of the purest white light, my ancestors closest to the sun, I ask that you come in and rebuke this energy with me and for me, Holy Spirit. I rebuke this energy in the name of God and in the name of the Holy Spirit, and I bind you and tie you and send you to the eternity of hell. All right? You cannot come in this energy. You cannot dwell here. In God's name, I rebuke this energy. In God's name, bind and tie and send you into the eternities of hell. In God's name, amen. Boy. Yeah, the Lover's in the reverse, bro. Like, I can't make that shit up. Whoever you are, you have gifts as well. All right? Queen of Wands. You have gifts. And you need to use them to keep this person away from you. All right? Ooh. They have a really bad energy. Like, oh my god. That's some evil shit. But what? Why is this person so evil, God? Like, Spirit? Because they wanted to control you and your success on a high priestess. They wanted to burden you and cause you pain. And that's the truth. This is my ancestor card. Alright? This person used magic to get everything that they wanted at one point. All right, this is why they were with the wealthy men. All right, to live their heaven on earth. And fine, okay, it's not wrong for you to do that. Y'all give me a moment. All right, guys. Sorry. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this person at once they did magic to become this wealthy man. All right, and for a long time, this person, you know, for a while, they were, you know, they felt like they were on top. All right, they got, you know, recognized as somebody who is well known. All right. They were receiving victories, all right, but the way that they were receiving these victories was there because they was doing some sort of magic with others, all right, to receive these victories, to be this wealthy man, all right. But that road binded and tied this person to some shit that they can't even imagine, all right, because of the type of magic that they did, or because of the type of no, yeah, because of the type of magic that they did. That's what I'm feeling. This is why they owe God an apology. But this person is so arrogant, this past person, that they think that they don't need to give God an apology. All right, they don't need to give God an apology. Like, what? That's the truth. This person thinks that, you know, he'll like, how do I want to say this? Because I have this saying in Spanish. And they're not in regret. Like, this person don't care, all right, of the choices that they've made. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Wow. What is that saying? It's like, you know, the devil pays the last one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do what I want because, you know, at the end of the day, the devil is the one that's gonna pay the piper. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person's reasoning is crazy as fuck. All right. Wow. And that's motherfucking clarity. This person's reasoning is crazy as fuck. And Spirit is saying stay guarded from this person. Alright, yeah, like the Sun in the reverse, the Temperance in the reverse, the 6 of Swords in the reverse. This person don't want to change. They don't want no balance. They don't want no God. Alright, this person is evil as fuck. Alright, like whoever this Emperor in the reverse is. Alright, this person wants the connection that they have to the spirit realm. Alright, is dark. Alright, they are tied to dark spirits, dark entities, dark deities. They work with everything of the dark, all right? And this is somebody who has no emotion, all right? They're a narcissist, all right? And they're gonna keep trying. 8 of Cups in the reverse. They're gonna try to come back into your life and make that shit a living hell. Alright, like no cap. Look, Divine Masculine in the reverse, and I split the deck. Alright, in beginnings, alright, in commitment. They're gonna try to come and tell you, no, things have changed, I've changed, you know. I see things different now, things clearer now. I'm not that person no more. I would never treat you like that again. That's one of my biggest regrets. And God has punished me, and I accept the punishment because they know that you're spiritual. They've been studying you. They've been studying what kind of spirituality and who you really are, all right? What would attract you to this person, bro? They crazy. All right, this motherfucker crazy, all right? Look, breaking points, all right, and timing in the reverse, all right? It is definitely not timing. And this person don't want to wait. They want to come in, all right? And it's definitely, God's like, don't go over there. Don't go over there bothering the collective, all right? But this person, they just don't want to give up. Yeah, and they're exhausted. Spirit is saying this person don't want to give up 444 on the timer, but they're exhausted, bro. Your ancestors has been whooping this person's ass, all right? And you've been whooping this person's ass because spiritually, you are high rank, honey, all right? This fallen twin of yours, spiritually, you've been whooping this person's ass, all right? You've ignited an amount of karma in this person's life, all right, an amount of warfare in this person's life that this person doesn't know what the fuck to do with it. But yet, all right, through this whole thing, through the breaking points and the exhaustion, all right, that you're going through, this person don't want to give up. All right, they're still super obsessed with you, and they still want to come in and fuck with you, bro. Like, get back into your energy. All right, yeah, they don't want to be silent no more. Silent in the reverse. All right. They definitely want to share everything. They want to come in and sweet talk you. I just heard. This is somebody who's very good with their words. All right. This is definitely somebody who is a womanizer, bro. They a player. All right. And they were very good at it. All right. They were good at covering who they really were. This is why Spirit is saying this person ain't got a redemption, bro. They didn't do only dirty things to you. This person tried to bind other women. You know what I'm saying? Or other men, because, you know, this could be a woman in very masculine energy. All right. But they did that shit to a lot of people, and you came in this person's life, and you started you started some real shit. And now this person, I'm telling you, they be spying on you. All right. They trying to see how they could come in and make it look like what you want to see. All right. You know, so that you could be like, damn, is this person my twin? Is this person who I'm supposed to be with? You know, I just heard maybe it was just warfare, but no. All right, look at this intuition. All right, you over there like, damn, you know, like, no, this person is not who you're meant to be with. This is not your life partner. All right, look at how dark they are, and you're of the light. Like, go on somewhere. Don't doubt it. Collective, you better not doubt it. All right, because whoever this is, they are toxic. I heard y'all used to go at it. This person even put their hands on you. This is why Spirit is whooping this person's ass. All right, you're no longer trapped or binded to this person, trapped in the reverse. All right. Look, they got a lot of attachments, bro, and they're trying to come back to you with all these attachments. All right, it says influences, attachment, third parties, and peers. All right, and then return, second chances, opportunities, and making amends. All right, no, all right, Spirit is warning you from this person. All right, cloudy judgment. This person ain't got no judgment. All right, like, they don't got no, they can't, this person, bro, like, they're gonna come in with the soulmate shit, like saying like, yo, like, me and you are soulmates, 808 on the timer, like, God told me that me and you were supposed to be together, all right, and everything, all right. And they're gonna try to like not get away from you. This person's going to try, so some of you guys are gonna have to call it off on this person, all right, and put some sort of PFA or like, I don't know, all right, restraining order or something, because this person, they're gonna try to come in and force their way in, all right, no matter if you are already in a relationship or not, all right. They're very jealous. If you have a partner, they're very jealous of their partner, of your partner, all right. This person ain't got no foundation, all right. This person could be homeless, all right, or they're about to be, and that's about to be part of their karma, all right. And that's also why they want to come back. But they're not gonna come in telling the truth. Confession in the reverse, all right, and soulmate in the reverse, bro. They're not your soulmate, all right. You have a real partner, all right, and this person's gonna be a leader, okay. They're gonna be a wealthy man, all right, and this wealth would have came from Most High, all right. 919 on the timer. The wealth for your emperor is coming from Most High. The wealth that this dude is about to portray and show off or whatever, and the looks that they're about to show to you, that this person's going to tell you that they've been on a path of redemption, all right, that they found God, all right, that they that they got baptized. I just heard that they were like sorry for everything that they did, you know. Fuck, there's a specific word that's right there and it just won't come out, all right. pretty much like they asked for redemption, you know, like this person is saying like, and they're gonna come in looking different, all right? And Spirit is saying that this is a trick of the devil, all right? Like, don't let this person, yeah. They've been watching you, bro, on your social medias, if you have a platform, if you do anything in the public eye, all right? I just heard influencer, okay? But if you do anything in the public eye, like, this person watches you, they study you, all right? And this is the secrets that are coming out, all right? They're studying you so that they can come in, all right? They're reminiscing on who you used to be as well, all right? So that they don't make the same mistakes, so that they don't come off like who they're trying to cover up, you know what I'm saying? Who they truly are, all right? They don't want to make them the same mistakes that alerted you to who this person was in the first place, the first time. All right, so they're thinking and reminiscing and fantasizing as well. All right, this person is definitely fantasizing a lot with you. And I got a very sexual feeling, so it's very, you know, they doing things that they shouldn't. 11:22, 11:23 on the timer. All right, so it's pulling on your energy as well. You need to protect yourself against this person. You need to do a whole protection spell, like exclusively for this person, for whoever this Emperor in the reverse is. All right, this person wants a second chance. All right, the Spirit is saying don't let them come in. All right, don't let them come in. This person is also a monitoring spirit. All right. And I feel like the devil is telling this person, like, this person, like, oh, the Empress, the Divine Feminine is bitter. No, I'm sorry. It's bitter. No, I feel like they're telling her, like, you're no longer bitter. 12:12 on the timer. You're no longer bitter, all right? So it's time for you, for this person to come in. Like, you're no longer mad at this person. The devil's like, this, your Empress, the collective have healed. So now it's time. It's time for you to go back in and yeah, go back in and do what you gotta do. You know, giving this person instructions on what to do. Ending messages. Wow. Don't let this person back in. Kids, no kids. Family, no family. I don't care. I mean, you know, we have free will, and obviously we gotta learn lessons. But whoever you are, you've already learned all the lessons that you needed to learn with this person. All right, this cycle with this person is closed. All right, they feel like this cycle is not closed. Like, y'all have unfinished business. Like, you and this person were soulmates. You know what I'm saying? They might not exactly know the word twin flames, but along the lines, bro. And I also feel like, you know, Spirit is saying, like, you prayed. Literally, you prayed on your knees for this person to get out of your life. All right, for Most High to come in and take this person out of your life. And he did that. All right, so don't let this person confuse you when they come back. I just heard, look, I'm straight up. Yeah, because your ancestor said, nah. Well, somebody's spirit guide said, nah, tell this person the truth. All right, I just heard, don't let this person come back in looking good. All right, looking like you like, okay? Because this person's going to come in, yeah. And they're going to come in, and they're going to come in looking exactly what you would like, all right? Exactly how you remember this person when y'all first met or something like that. Like, this person's going to come in and they're going to be real, real sexy, all right? And their game is going to be on top. It's going to be on point, all right? But your ancestors is saying, bro, not to do it, bro. To let this person be, to let them go on with their business, all right? Don't let this person tempt you, okay? You or them could be a Sagittarius, all right? But yeah, this person's gonna come in. Look, I can't make this shit up and tell you, like, you know, you helped me break these chains off of me, all right? I'm finally free. I'm no longer that past person. I'm changed. Like, they're going to tell you I'm a divine masculine. I've done the work. All right, but this person thinks that you're crazy, that you're stupid or something. Because, like, but I mean, this is a warlock in your life. Whoever you are, you're definitely a high priestess. All right. You definitely have some real high-ranking gifts. All right. You come from a high-ranking bloodline. All right. Because this demon is trying real hard to attach themselves back to your bloodline. All right. To attach themselves back to you. Okay. And it's so much that the devil is literally helping this person, all right, regain strength and shit to come your way. All right, when at one point this person was, the last time that you saw this person could have been very fucked up. All right, like, okay, I'm just straight up. This person could have been fucked up. All right, it could have literally hurted you to even see this person. All right, because of the amount of warfare, the amount of karma that they were getting. All right, but this person called upon the devil. All right, made some sort of deal because they were broke, and that's the motherfucking truth. Thank you, spirit. All right, this person, bro. And once he called upon the devil, all right, that was it for him, bro. Once you reject God, he gonna walk away. You don't want it. We got free will, and this man and his free will decided that the best course of action for him was the devil. All right, and when this person comes back, they really gonna be a cheap in wolf's clothing. All right, like, this person's going to come in and look so damn good. All right, this person will come in fine. All right. And they're going to come on top of their game because the devil wants this person to get you back. All right. 7, 10, 11 on the timer. The devil. Dang, I had to put all these together. All right. But yeah, the devil wants this person to get you back. But your ancestors, bro, your ancestors are warning you. Don't let this person back. All right. Don't let this person back. We've done too much work. You've done too much work. Like, You've exalted your bloodline, I just heard. Yeah. You've been giving birth to everything, bro. You've been doing what it do with your bloodline, bro. And your ancestors, they're saying, don't do this. We fought too hard, bro. We fought too hard. All right? They're worried. This is somebody who you have a soft spot for. All right? Your ancestors is worried. Yeah, this is going to be a big obstacle in your way, all right? And I feel like, look, there's 2 paths right here, all right? And I feel like you're going to be very, very tempted to take the other path with this dark masculine, bro, with this dark high priest, with this demon, all right? And look, it says, with pain and suffering, karma has made me pay. All right, they got tired of the karma, bro. They got tired of the karma, and they called upon the devil, bro. And they sold their soul for what you're about to see. All right, and Spirit is gonna make sure that you see it because it's part of your journey, it's part of your test. All right, because you're a healer. All right, and this test just gotta be done. Okay, but yeah, like. Look, healer, high priestess. Alright? Healer, high priestess, bro. And this is just part of your journey. But your ancestors are worried because they feel like you have a very, very soft spot for this person, regardless of what they've done. This person could be a Pisces. And this person is a very good looker. Alright. This person is very, very handsome or beautiful. Yeah. You got divine judgment, all right, and test passed. All right, you've passed so many tests, and divine is so proud, okay? Like, you've made divine proud, all right? You're out here doing what you got to do, all right? I heard you never ceased praying, all right? Prayer warrior, 311 on the timer. You never cease praying. 311 is my Catalyst twin's birthday. So this person, all right, could be your Catalyst twin, all right? And they're about to come back in, okay? But but this is just not cool, all right? This person, they're gonna come back in, and I know I'm on point because I just see my birthday on the timer as well. Looking really good, all right? And remember that a Catalyst twin usually feeds your south node, all right? So this person, you know, they feed a part of you. This is why y'all have a connection, but they only feed your south node, all right? Your north node is fed by your twin, all right? Like, so you need to, yeah, this person was so tired of all the backfires. It was 4:14 on the timer, all right? Remember, you guys, that I've had to stop this 3 times, all right? They were tired of all the backfires, of all the magic that they was doing. This person, I don't understand why they were so crazy, bro. Like, I just don't understand why, if you sent some magic, all right, and you got a backfire, why you continue doing the same shit? Like, I just don't get it. And now they're like a lost soul. They sold their soul to the devil, bro. They did some magic that they can't come back from. Whatever it is that they gave up as an offering. Oh, Jesus. While you over here graduating, this person is very, very addicted to a lot of things. Because I heard a lot of things. 511 on the timer, all right? This person could be a Virgo for some of you guys. 515 on the timer, all right? And yeah, this person is a dark high priest. And you, baby, you've graduated, all right? Don't give up your crown. Don't give up your crown for this person. You would literally have to take off your crown and lower yourself and your vibration to deal with this person again, all right? You will lose a ranking if you deal with this person again, all right? I'm just the messenger, all right? I am just the messenger. And your spirit team says that, it says, spirit team, we are super proud of you and all the work you have done. You are never alone. We walk with you fearlessly, all right? Your spirit team says you've done too much work, bro. All right, they walk with you no matter what, but you've done too much to go back now. All right, you know, yeah. Wow. But this is what I have for you guys today. I hope it resonated. If it did and you are not part of my collective, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, you guys. Anything you need to know about me will be in the description below. I am open for personal readings. The link to my personal readings will be posted in the comment section, and I will pin it to the top, okay? And you just click on that big nasty and, you know, schedule a reading with me. All right, I have a few readings, a few prices you can choose from, all kinds of prices, you know, for all budgets. I love you guys to life. All right, please think about, you know, what you're gonna do before you do it. Don't. All right, this person, it's because I feel the need to say this person's gonna come in looking just like you like it, all right? And your ancestors is saying, please, like, think about what you're about to do. All right, don't make a hasty decision. I heard, don't meet this person. Like, don't meet up with this person. All right, if they call you and ask you to meet up because they want to talk in person, don't meet up with this person. If you have to necessarily, like, if you still in your spirit feel like you need closure, all right, from this person, then have that conversation on the phone. All right, and when you get off the phone, bind that person's energy away from you. Like, bind it up and send it somewhere else. Send it back to them, send it somewhere else. All right, and cleanse yourself, cleanse your home, cleanse your phone, cleanse anything that came around. I just don't know, just like, for real, because this person, they're first of all, they are tied and binded to a lot of demons and a lot of things that they have conjured up. All right, and all of those things that they conjured up were, you know, first to hurt you, or, you know, to bend you to their will. So ultimately that's hurting you. And second of all, it was, you know, not of the light. You know what I'm saying? And when you do shit like that, you gotta pay the piper eventually, honey. All right, you gotta pay the piper eventually. So, you know, just, you know, talk to spirit before you make any hasty decisions. All right. Look, the Magician in the reverse. I can't make this shit up. All right. Just please talk to spirit. All right. I love you guys to life. Pray about this. Till next time. Namaste.